What's up, YouTube? It's your boy MVP, aka MV Pizzle for Shizzle, my nizzle. We coming back with another vid, man. We talking about Agent reacting to 2K. The shit that's really been going on in 2K. Oh, y'all like, comment, subscribe if you can. I really would appreciate it. Y'all just get me lit. You know what I'm saying? We finna try to do this shit. I've been trying to grind with this shit. This is my first reaction video. Y'all gotta work with me on this shit. I don't know much, but I know a little bit. So Agent say he need a break from 2K. I wonder why. I see.
I took a break from playing NBA 2K for the last month and a half. Haven't even booted up my PS5, which sounds crazy considering I've been doing this for like 6+ years and have yet to take a break. For a lot of reasons I'm about to explain here in this video, it was necessary. I think 2K took a lot of missteps, and I haven't caught y'all up on the news, so there's a lot to get into. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Let's do it. Alright, well, some of this news is pretty old, so I'm gonna brush through it. NBA 2K came out with their update number 3, and they came out with actually a lot of decent fixes. To a lot of gameplay issues, they're fixing up a lot of the bugs that the game launched with. And on top of that, now there's snow in the city. So you guys probably already know that. Let's move on. 2K announced the 4 candidates for each borough that were gonna be mayors. I wasn't in one of them, and that prompted like thousands of people to add 2K asking why I wasn't one of them.
That's really one thing I really want to say about that mayor shit. Like, we got mayors just to represent the affiliations that we're in. They're not doing anything for us. They're only changing courts. What do we have a mayor for? Because it's a city?
I think we know the answer why, guys. God forbid you have a mayor that says whatever the is on his mind. That would be tragic. So as
God
Ronnie
forbid.
was hosting debates and everyone went in to vote for who was going to be the next mayor of the 4 boroughs in the city, there was actually a couple interesting points. Ticino put out a tweet saying, "Congratulations to the Knights. I resign as mayor. As mayor, I didn't even get power whatsoever."
Like I just said, you get no power.
However, was basically just a logo above my head with no ability to change anything. Couldn't even play
Ticino
Rival Day
saying
on my
this
own
shit.
server because everyone got error coded and stuck outside. Which is interesting. You might be wondering what happened, Agent. Apparently a whole lot of people from Beast to the east side, they were saying that they were getting error coded left and right, so they couldn't even participate in Rival Day the way they wanted to, so they lost Rival Day.
That's another thing. Man, great event you all got here, Ronnie. Nice Rival Day you all set up there, Ronnie. You know we were winning at first, Ronnie. We were winning. Then all of a sudden, we just couldn't play for some fucking reason, man. I just want to know why we couldn't play. Then when we could, we had Knights and shit and Wildcats and shit going up the booth to our shit. What was that? So we were winning. Then all of a sudden, we lose. I see why Ticino got to fuck up out here, man.
Yeah, Ticino's frustrated saying he didn't have no power with it, and that's something I could have told everybody was gonna happen. And then to add on to that, Troy then put out a tweet saying, "Congrats to poor boy Sin on winning mayor. I tried to make the most of it, but that job really wasn't for me. Good luck to the rest of the Western Wildcats."
Troy already didn't care about it, you know.
Troy Dan's voice are gonna berate us every
Hopefully
time
my boy Po Boy, you know,
headphone sponsored by Beats.
something happened.
Oh my god, so it's interesting that 2 of the probably most popular people in the 2K community just said, "Nah, I don't want this position no more, y'all can have it." And for what it's worth, there was actually some interesting people they were running up against, like Los Polos was running for mayor, the rapper The Game was running for mayor.
Imagine Los Polos being your mayor. That's my boy. He gives no fuck about this game. You got people out here trying to be mayor that give no fuck about this game, bro. It's good that Mo's mayor, because he actually streams and shit like that. He streamed the game. All these people you see right here give no fuck about this game. Every last person on this motherfucking thing, right?
And a whole bunch of other people in and around the community. So, I mean, I don't really think people really cared about the voting, to be honest with you. So let's move on from that. Again, I haven't honestly went on the park because I'm telling you, I've been on a break. We'll get into that, man. But if you haven't taken a look at what it looks like and you haven't seen it on Twitter, there's snow in the park now, ladies and gentlemen. Someone asked the question, why,
That's a good
isn't there
thing.
never snowfall? Guys, I want snowfall in my game. Because if they ever added snowfall into NBA 2K, the servers would combust to levels you wouldn't even imagine. They can't even get the current city right? Took us 3 weeks just for it to be playable. Do you guys remember that? And so Ronnie, in what I feel like was a response to
And it's still not playable. It's still not playable.
a lot of people asking why I wasn't nominated as one of the candidates for mayor, put out this tweet saying, one candidate for each affiliation is going to be a high-level grind guy. I want to build a platform for the guys who really earned it by grinding. You should support and vote these guys if you're one of them. Which is basically saying Agent...
Wait, what the fuck did he just say? One candidate for each affiliation is gonna be a high-level rep guy. Who gives a fuck about rep, bro? Just because you play the game every motherfucking day don't mean you know the game, man. Don't mean you need to be a fucking mayor, bro. Like that's not grinding. So you sitting here and you telling me that niggas that they don't even stream the game, don't even upload or nothing like that. They can sit here and have high rep. And then as soon as they sit here and be like, oh, well, I got clout. You know what I'm saying? I want to go ahead and be a mayor. He can be mayor. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Saying Agent don't really play the game, so stop asking for him to be a mayor in the game. And Ronnie followed up with another tweet on a separate note of a different change he made, saying, put in another change this morning to make the park and rec grind more equitable, continuing.
And the rep is still the same. It's not changing. It's not. It's all the same.
To monitor, so send thoughts letting us
After
know
the patch.
it's closer to equal happy gaming. And a lot of people in the replies are saying they see no difference. Typical. So let's get back to that last point about you had to be playing the game a lot to be a mayor. I think 2K made some serious missteps, and it's no secret that there's really little interest in NBA 2K right now relative to everything else going around in the gaming community. I think 2K thought that everything was sweet. They thought the game was gonna launch next gen and things was gonna be incredible. We could just continue to drop these broken games. In fact, you know what? What we'll do is we'll drop the most broken game of all time, and then everyone's gonna be fine with it. And 2K really thought it was sweet because Call of Duty was a launch title too. And Call of Duty came out playable. And Call of Duty came out fun. And so 2K's competition, by the way, is not other basketball games. It's the other casual games on the market.
You know him, didn't you?
Fucking ass. But that just goes to show that goes to show, tell you right there that 2K really don't care.
Market.
They have no competition.
Call of Duty. Y'all remember in 2K18 when the game was ass, but Fortnite just came out? What people do? They went to play Fortnite. So 2K began to scramble to put their game together so that it could become playable so that y'all don't immediately leave to play the next game. I was on phone calls with all my friends like, yo, what you playing right now? Zombies. I'm playing zombies. I'm playing multiplayer. I'm playing Warzone.
Everybody I know. My boy Tape in the Discord right now playing fucking Warzone.
Then fix the product.
He don't even want to play 2K.
You guys are gonna come back, right? I've been doing this 2K stuff for a while. I remember I started 2K14 my GM, 2K15 my GM, 2K16 I did a little bit of my team. I bounced around a little bit. 2K17 jumped into the park. 18 Pro Am Park.
You can't even do multiple things no more. My team, ass. GM, ass. People that actually play GM, I've seen tweets, all types of shit. That shit sucks. Park sucks. No one has the game. No one wants that shit.
Every imaginable mode, bro. I've been doing this for a living. I could see where 2K made the missteps. And if y'all remember correctly, back in the 2K17 days when I was blowing up, everyone used to tell me like, yo, Agent, you're so negative all the time. All you do is hate on 2K. I remember I used to get those comments all the time. And that's because I would see something wrong with the game. And I'll hop on here on these videos and I'll try and make it a point. This is something
everyone
that has to
does.
change. I did that all year. All year when there was a problem, when they added the grand badge and I thought it was crazy overpowered, I said something about it. That was the year where I believe the devs spent like literally a good part of that year patching a lot of the jump shots that I was creating that was hitting money. But throughout that year, I quickly realized, and as we went into 2K18, I for sure realized that they wasn't really listening to anything I was saying. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, they wasn't listening. Like, I'm so passionately did I want this.
Do they ever really listen to content creators? Do they ever really listen to people that actually play the game? If you're not famous, and I'm talking about like Jay-Z, Drake, you know what I'm saying? Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj famous, the game, you're not getting hurt. They might be like, yeah, we'll put that on our tab. We'll write that down. We'll write that down. Then they moving on. They might think about your shit 4-5 years from now.
This game to be better, so I make these points like, yo, this is something that's wrong with the game. It has to change. But I quickly realized not only did they not care what I had to say, but the only time they would make a change is if they needed to. Like, the game was in such horrible condition that it was unplayable. That's the only time. If the change was a quality life change or it would just be marginal improvements, they wouldn't listen. It would be, there's nothing I could say.
Literally, don't ask for much. Y'all act like we asked to fucking revamp the game.
I'm thinking to myself like, yo, this is the worst 2K of all time. I know that to be a fucking fact. But who's one of the people that's stuck in the game that was uploading every other day? I never missed every other day. Regardless of what was going on in my life, I would upload every other day. They didn't give us new content. They didn't give us nothing. What was I doing? I was uploading that bullshit every other day. I was doing that, man. Like, I tried to keep the community lit because I was like, this is what I would have wanted if I was playing 2K. I want at least a few content creators to stick around and make some content, because most of the guys just cut and left. And I understood why they left. I mean, the game is garbage. 2K18 was the worst 2K in the history of the franchise. And the fucked up part is, we all...
I ain't gonna say that shit was bad. 2K18 wasn't really that bad to me because I met everybody in 2K18. Everybody. And when everybody stopped playing the game, that's when I started meeting more and more and more people. First person I met was ATL. That was a blessing. Like, 2K18 was a blessing, bro. It really was. So for people to say 18 was asses, they say it was ass because they thinking about gameplay. Sometimes gameplay is good, but gaming consists of communicating, getting to know one another. Social, you know what I'm saying? This is all social. So we do this shit to interact. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about trying hard for some, bro.
All got bamboozled because when they launched the neighborhood and we saw, we was like, yo, it's gonna be like GTA 5 type. We all got bamboozled, man. We all came in with these crazy high expectations and the game just didn't work. Not only did it not work, but it was the most depressing, grayscale, least lively game of all time. Y'all noticed throughout 2K18, I was coming with the criticism too. I was like, 2K, this snatchbacks and blowbys, like, all that has to change. I was saying that over and over again. It did for 2K19. 2K19, in my opinion, next to 2K16 and 11, is one of the best 2Ks of all time. Very fun 2K. Man, if it wasn't for a couple changes...
Agent talking like he really been good.
Ooh, literally could have been the greatest of all time if it wasn't for Stretch Biggs abusing shot contest systems. I swear. But you notice in that year, I wasn't complaining as much. Why? Because I realized it wasn't doing nothing. Like, would it get views when I would sit there and talk about problems in the game? Yeah, it would. But I was getting tired of it. Like, guys, you have to remember, I'm a gamer, yo. I've been doing this since I was 4 years old and my dad bought me a PS1. So when I play games, I want the games to be good.
We all gamers, bro.
And God forbid you give me a platform where I could sit here and talk about problems, I'ma do it. But when it's not making a positive impact, man, I'm not gonna continue doing it. So I began to get real inconsistent with my rank criticism videos, because every once in a while a situation so large you come out talk about it, but I wasn't doing it the way I used to. 2K20 came out, y'all was barely seeing me doing it. I just throw it in there every couple months so y'all remember that I still care about this game. I still want this game to be.
Okay. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Cause he's spitting facts. He not. But he is. It's like at the end of the day, 2K, just big shit. Please. It's amazing for people that sit here and they play the game, and some people that don't even play the game telling you to fix your game. Current gen looking like next gen as far as the gameplay. Don't nobody want to play that shit because of it. Barely can keep people in the park because you can only put 150 people in the park. Parks filling up like this and that. We just want to have fun. That's it. Chat. It's been fun. Like I said, go like, subscribe, please. Comment if you. It's your boy MVP, man. I'm out.